All right. Um, the number one character in Multiversus is definitely Jake. Jake is top five, and he's not 4, 3, 2, or 1 or 5. He's the worst character in the game. I'm joking. Let me restart. All right, the best character in the game. Honestly, I think it is still Wonder Woman. I think she just has so many damn tools. I don't think she'll, excuse me, I don't think she'll ever be out of top 5. I don't know how they would make her out of top 5 unless they made her Sarah like have so much in lag it'd be unusable. I think she just has everything that is needed for a character to be like a good ass character. She's so damn good. I don't know if I still want to say that it's Joker because they did nerf the side 1-2 combos, so you can't really do much of them. It kind of made him less brain dead. I still think he might be top 5, but not. I don't know if he's second or not. I honestly would say that Iron Giant might be second, and this is a 1's tier list, by the way. So I think obviously I'm not doing 2s. This is gonna be a 1's tier list. I think Iron Giant is probably second if I'm gonna be real, and he might even be first. He might even fuck around and be first. He's stupid. Still, after the fixing that they did to him, he is actually still so brain dead. I would say Joker's probably after Iron Giant. Like I said, Joker, he's still a good ass character. He's got really good tools as well. Side B not getting nerfed, like Ariel side B not getting nerfed is kind of stupid. You can still kind of like side B, up air, jump cancel, or up B or whatever, get a read, get an easy kill quickly. Just a very good ass character as well. Gizmo did get hit pretty hard. I would say that he was top 5. I don't know if he still is. I haven't really seen much of him. Also, I haven't been really watching too many tournaments, so that can kind of be another reason why. But I don't think he's top 5 anymore. I still think he's tourney viable. I just don't know if he's top 5 anymore. Arya, I would say, is probably in top 5. Her kill confirms and like her up Bs, they just always work from what I'm seeing. Like everybody I've played against with Arya, everybody I watch with Arya, they just always work. Like no matter which way you DI, for some reason it works. So I think that makes her really good, of course. Her neutral is just really good as well. Like she's just always dashing back and forth, trying to get you to press a button, and the second you do, you get side tilted or you get side attacked and you just die. I think Arya's up there in the top 5. I really want to say that Batman is up there, but I don't think he's top 5-ish. I think Bugs is still up there for top 5. I think he's probably gonna be the last character that I'd have in top 5, and he could probably be interchanged with either of these two. Like honestly, low-key I think Bugs would be here, and I think Joker would be 4. And then Arya maybe. Nair is just dumb. Safe is still dumb as well. Even Universe still good. He's okay. He's not really all that anymore. Harley's still good. She's okay. She's tourney viable. She's not top 5. Which then leads me to, I guess, A, which would be the tourney viable tier. When I say tourney viable, I mean like obviously you can play all these characters in tourney, but these are the characters you're probably gonna top 8 and maybe win with. So I would say first in there would probably still be Harley. Like she's still kind of stupid. She does have like easy ways of making your character dodge a bunch. Like getting the fact that you can't do side air into like whatever you want, like side air, fast fall, touch the ground, and get another side attack or anything like that, kind of does hurt her. You can get up attack out of it, or up air depending on how you are off the ground. It is kind of good, but it's not nearly as broken as it was in beta, where you could literally just fucking side air, hit the ground, side attack 1-2, repeat it over and over and over again. Even after her loops got nerfed in this game, I still think she's good. I just don't think she's top 5, specifically for that reason that all these other characters have just like easier ways to play the game. I feel like her mallet is very good. Nair and neutral attack are both really good, and up B is always just going to be one of the craziest moves ever, because that bat can just cover so many different ways of you being above her. Or you being above her, it just like hits most of the time. Like you air dodge at the perfect moment, the back hit of the bat or the top hit of the bat will hit you and like on your backside. It's like super good. So I think she's like top of the line for A tier. I would say that Finn is also up there. Finn is probably the character that makes you dodge the most. I honestly believe that he is the character that makes you dodge the most. And maybe I'll find somebody else out in the like while I'm doing the tier list, but I think he really is. You get hit by side attack 1-2 up side attack 1-2 up attack, you're dodging for your life. Like no matter what, you are going to want to dodge. If you do not dodge, you get hit by Nair. If you do dodge, you get red, and then you get chained again into side attack 1-2, and side attack 1-2 can hit you before you touch the ground, meaning that if you don't touch the ground, you've wasted a dodge, and now you only have one left if you get hit by side attack as an anti-air. It just literally repeats itself. You get hit by side attack 1-2 again while you lost a dodge. You're probably going to dodge again thinking that he's actually going to go for the confirm this time because you dodged the last time. But then you dodge again, and then he reads it twice. So now you have no dodge. Or if you don't dodge, like I said before, you get hit with Nair, and then you get comboed off the top easily. And if you do get comboed all the way up to the top, then you have that last dodge after he does the first up B. If you don't die after that, then you dodge in, and he just waits for it, side attack or side airs or up airs or side B even in the air, and then up B's you again, and you just die. So I think Finn has the I think he makes you dodge the most, and his movement is really good as well. Like the fact that he can still run and charge his moves is pretty annoying and spammable. Up attack's just really good. Down attack's not really used as much because on the ledge, if you get the first hit of down attack, you just never can get the second one. I don't know why it works like that now. Clap, you don't really use it much, but you get so many coins now that you can always have BMO out, which is a very good option, especially when you can get the armor on it. So that's really good. I think Finn is an amazing character. I think he's really super good. Next character I would probably say goes up here would be Banana Guard. Even after the slight nerfs that Banana Guard got, and he might still be like up here, like top of A maybe. I just don't know. Banana Guard's such a weird character. Like once you get a lead on him, you can camp him out so easily. It's not even funny. But with all that being said, once he gets into advantage state, it's kind of annoying to get hit by anything that he hits you with. Whether it be up B, whether it be up tilt into up B or up air, just in general, it's kind of annoying. Don't get me started on Sair or side B. They're both stupid ass moves. His side B on the ledge, you can kind of just wait it out. But when you think that you're at that perfect distance to jump up or timing perfect to jump up and try to punish the side B, because it does have a lot of in lag, you get clipped by it because it has so many damn active frames. So I think that once you can get him charged up, like once you can charge him up, he is kind of stupid, but his game plan is just so like basic and it's just so easy to see through. I don't know. I don't think he's that crazy of a character. Like I don't think he's top 5. Next, probably Black Adam. I would say Black Adam. Black Adam he's actually my most played character. I think I enjoy him the most. I'm really starting to enjoy Jake, even though he is like really bad. But I think Black Adam he's definitely my most played character. I just don't really know where other players would put him. But I think he's always been really good. And float is one of the stupidest moves in the game. Flight, I guess, is one of the stupidest moves in the game. The fact that you can bait out an air dodge or a jump by hitting up B and just waiting, or just floating to where you think they're gonna go, and if they're at the top of the blast zone, forward air kills so early and easily, it's not even funny. Black Adam is definitely better than Banana Guard in my opinion. Now, Black Adam's gameplay can also be his game plan can also be kind of like, you can kind of see it out. He doesn't really have all that crazy of mixing and shit now that you can't really do side attack 1-2 into down air. He doesn't like rack up damage a lot easy as he did. His damage output is just very, very freaking good, and he can also make you dodge a bunch. Side attack 1-2, obviously if you do the third hit, it will throw you the opposite way, so you can set yourself up for easy kill confirms with that. Like just depending on where you place yourself as the opponent is falling. Like if you catch him with an anti-air. Up air is just a really good move. It has a super huge hitbox. Like I said, forward air is insane, and dare is one of the best dares in the game. I don't care what anybody says. This shit's actually broken. It having multiple ways that it can possibly send you. Nair is also the biggest move in the game. You will get hit by Nair at least 5 times a game. It's completely unintentionally. Like it won't look like it's gonna hit you, and then it just hits you. I think Black Adam's really good. Down B in the air is really good if you can get it like as low as you possibly can. Because if somebody's trying to charge in on you, you just instantly jump down B. It'll hit them, and then you can just forward air them all the way up to the top of the blast zone, and that kind of just starts what I mentioned earlier, where you can just kind of float in the air and then see where they dodge, and then you can just call it out with another forward air and potentially get the kill. I think Black Adam's definitely up there. The next character that I would probably say is up there, either Shaggy or Batman or Tom and Jerry. I have not seen much Tom and Jerry, but the Tom and Jerry that I have seen, this character is super, super annoying. So low key, I'm gonna put him up there. I don't know if I'm gonna consider these being ordered right now. These right here, top 5 is definitely ordered. I just don't know if I will consider all of the rest ordered yet. I'll try to go through and see if I can change some stuff around. I would say that Tom and Jerry is a really good character. Like getting hit by Jerry is one of the most annoying things, and it always has been. Even though you can hit Jerry, his HP is so damn skewed, I swear. It's like you can hit him with a super strong attack and he'll just stand there and eat it. I feel like I can hit him so many times and nothing just happens to him. Getting hit by that is annoying. Dynamite's annoying. The fishing rod's annoying. You really shouldn't get hit much by fishing rod, but the hitbox on it is also kind of stupid. So when you do get hit by it, it's also very annoying. He's just an annoying ass character. They're just super annoying. But I think they're very good. I think down air is super good. It's still got a lot of hit stun or hit stop on it. Up air is always going to be a really good move in my opinion. I haven't even played Tom and Jerry. I don't think I played him much in the beta, if I played him at all, but I know the character's pretty good. Character solid. Next, I would probably say is either Shaggy or Batman, so I'll just throw them both up here. I think Batman could also potentially move up in the tier list. I think he might be maybe above Banana Guard or like right behind it. Batman is another character that makes you dodge a lot, and dodging a lot is kind of crucial in this game. Shaggy as well. Both of them having insanely good up Bs. Batman probably having one of the best up Bs in the entire game, if not the best up B. Batman's movement and the fact that his dash attack is the best in the game is one of the things that I could just say really makes him annoying as hell to fight against. I've never ever liked fighting against Batman. He's always been my most hated character. I literally have a no Batarang emote because Batarang was the most carried move in the beta. I swear it was. Now it's not really all too crazy. It is still a good move, of course, but you don't really see that many Batmans either, but Batman's still a viable character for sure. I think you can win tournaments with Batman for sure, as long as people just, you know, play right. Like I said, his dash attack is just kind of stupid. You can catch people on the wall like super early and get a kill off of it, set them into really bad positions. If you do get them at like even at a lower percent, you actually get the dash attack, you get the second hit. It forces them all the way out to the blast zone. They have to burn a jump or they have to burn a air dodge. Throw the Batarang and it's coming back at them, and you can either spike them or you can just use down B aerial down B, and then you can get the kill that way. He has pretty good ways of killing for sure. Not to mention, of course, once again, his up B is insanely broken. Now Shaggy's game plan it's always been one-dimensional. Like Shaggy has always had the exact same game plan no matter what happens to him. Like you get jab and you just lead it into something, whether it be up B or a side B read or down B, or not down B, down tilt, or down attack, whatever. It's always been the same, but he wants you to dodge as many times as you can while you're above him. He feeds off of you dodging above him so much because up B is just stupid. Now, when he gets rage, Jesus Lord, I don't even know why up B is that strong. Like that up B can literally kill you at like 20 if you have rage. Like it's pretty stupid. Same thing with side B. Side B sends at the stupidest angle possible, and it puts 3 stacks of weakened on you, which just makes it even easier for up B or the next side B to even kill, depending on the percentage, of course. His dash attack is also really good. His hitbox like is around his whole hand and a little bit behind him. So if you try to jump over him, like you know he's rushing at you, either going to do a side B or a dash attack, try to jump over him. If you don't jump high enough, it will just clip you, send you in a bad position, and then once again, you're just getting rinsed and repeated from some stupid stuff. Sandwich is not really too crazy of a move. You can throw it, and it can get kills at like 130-ish, 140, depending on the character. But it does make him be able to charge his Super Saiyan in like 1 second. Like it's insanely fast. So Shaggy's definitely a very good character as well. The last character that I would probably put in tourney viable would be, I want to say Gizmo. Like I said, I just really haven't seen much of him anymore, but I still think he's a good character, so I think he's going to be the last character that I'll throw in here. Down air is a super good move. Gizmo also just kind of makes you annoying, or makes you feel like you're playing against an annoying ass character, because you are. He's so small. He is the hardest character to hit in the game. Sometimes you can't even hit him with aerials. Just such a super small character. Arrow is really good, even though they did nerf it a little bit. Car's good. They nerfed it a little bit. I still think he's insanely good. He might even be above Shaggy and Batman. I really would have to go look at some tournaments. I kind of stopped watching tournaments after that one big tournament. I think it was like right before the last patch that they had. So excuse me if this list is a little, off or odd or whatever. Don't roast me in the comments if this one does blow up. But I think Gizmo would be fine there in this tier. I definitely think he's tourney viable. Anybody else, I really don't think that they are like top 8ers. Maybe Steven. Anybody else, like, I don't think it's an easy way of getting into top 8. So with that being said, we move on to the good tier. First character that I'll throw in the good tier would be LeBron. I think LeBron is a good character. I think he's a pretty good character. Even after his nerfs where the balls don't hit nearly as much, Literally, they only hit one time now, which is good. I think that's how it should fucking be. I don't think the ball's hitting 18 times while they're just out on the stage for like 10 seconds is just okay. That's not okay at all. I think that did nerf him a little bit. Some people would say a lot, but I still think he has good enough tools to play the game just fine. So I think he's a good character, but I don't think that you'll see many LeBrons, if any LeBrons, in like a top 8 at a big tournament, just because you have to play the game way harder, because LeBron is not an easy character to play. Next character that I would say would definitely go in good tier would be Marvin the Martian. I have seen people say that this character is bad in ones. The thing is this character is low-key kind of dumb if you know how to kill with him and put yourselves in the correct positions. A lot of people don't. So side attack 1 2 3 is a true combo for the most part. And I won't say for the most part. For sometimes it's a true combo. It is a kill confirm if you can get the third hit, of course, but you can DI out and then not get hit by it. That is kind of what Marvin wants you to do, because if you dodge in, he can literally just hit you with neutral attack, the bubble, and then combo it into either a side B or an up B or just a side air, which will also make you have to dodge again. Down attack is a super good move for whiff punishing and on the ledge. It is so good. The other thing is, whenever you use the flag on the wall, whenever they're like on the wall, they have to get hit by the flag. They have to go into the flag if they want to make it back to stage. If they don't, then you literally can either IAD dare, or you can just jump off and dare, because dare has the same hitbox that down attack does, and it's just super good. They're going to have to go into it at one point, which means that you're just going to get an aimbotted projectile, whether it be up attack, side attack 1 2 3, whether it be the rocket, doesn't matter. You're going to get hit by something. If you don't get hit by it, then it's going to set you up to get hit by something. I think that's really the optimal way to play Marvin. You can't play him like he is a true brawler, because he's not, but he does have a lot of potential, and I think that people really need to start studying him a little bit more, because he's an annoying ass character to fight against as well. Side B is kind of like Gizmo's umbrella, which like it just has a weird ass hitbox, and when you get hit by it, you're just like, bro, how am I getting hit by this move so many times? But that's just me. That's my thoughts on Marvin. I think that he's a pretty good character as well. Definitely won't see him in any top 8s. Like, you're just not going to see him in top 8s, I swear. I want to say Steven or Superman, either one of those two. I'll just throw them both up there. They're both good characters. Superman is another character that kind of has a very stupid side attack. Side attack 1 2 will hit literally any character as long as they're 20 feet away from them. Like, it just hits you. Frost breath it's a good move. You don't really see it do much. Like, it obviously stops projectiles, so I think it's like really good against Arya or Joker or something like that if you can react in time. But you don't really see it used much. Obviously, it takes 15 stacks for it to actually free somebody, so the chances of somebody getting frozen in a game is like 0 out of 10. Like, I've never seen it actually happen before. But the move is good. It kind of just makes your opponent, it makes your opponent want to push you, or it makes them not. So if you have a lead, kind of have to make a decision whenever the Superman is throwing out Frost Breath, since it doesn't have a cooldown. Laser, also a okay move. It forces your opponent to jump. If you do get hit by laser, it does combo into up attack, or up air, excuse me, so it can kind of kill pretty easily. The one move that I don't understand on Superman and why it's a thing, side B. I don't know why the hell side B is the way that it is. That move, his fist, has the biggest hitbox in the damn game. I really just don't understand it. It makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, I think Superman's a good character. Steven, I haven't really seen too much of Steven ever since the nerf. But like I said, I haven't really been watching many tournaments. So I would say that he's probably either in tourney viable, or he's like at the top of good. I think he's probably better than LeBron and Marvin, actually. He is kind of dumb in his own ways, but I feel like his game plan now, aside from down B, is just like kind of weird. Neutral B, I feel like it doesn't have as long as a cooldown as it should, because getting hit by the Rose effect is like, you can literally get hit by it twice in like one stock. I feel like that's not all right, because it does, and it doesn't go away fast enough. So like when you don't get hit by Steven, like if you get hit by the Rose effect and you start running away, but say he hits you, you have like 5 out of 10 stacks on you, it takes so long for that stack to go away, and then if he hits you again, it just continues where it left off, and then it restarts the timer. It's like kind of stupid, but obviously you put you in a bubble, then that kind of just sets him up for an easy up air or an up B. Watermelon Steven did get a buff, so he kind of like messes with you a lot more now, and it's really annoying, but he's not really like the strongest. Of course he shouldn't be, but he is like annoying as hell to fight against. Of course, down B is just a really dumb move. It kind of makes Steven invulnerable for the most part. Side B, the shield, not really all too crazy of a move in my opinion. Up B will always be kind of stupid. Like, it's a super quick move. It just comes out super fast. And his nair and down air are both not really all too crazy in my opinion anymore. Down air not comboing into down air anymore is another thing that kind of hurt him. I can't even, when I played this character for a little bit, I can't even get down air into nair anymore. Like, it doesn't even work. So I don't really know if if I'm doing something wrong, but I just feel like it doesn't work. Like it genuinely doesn't actually hit the opponent anymore. They can just dodge out of the nair. I feel like it's not all too crazy. His side attack is one of the worst in the damn game. Like I never get hits with that move or get hit by that move. Like it's just really, really bad. But I think that down B kind of carries his character, if I'm gonna be honest. And the fact that he can block is another thing that's really stupid. I don't know if this is still a thing, but I was watching J Mafia play in a tournament is a couple weeks ago. Whenever Steven blocks in the air, it activates the exact same frame that the parry is supposed to activate. So he gets a block and a parry at the exact same time, and I think it was a bug. I don't know if it got changed or not, but if that's still in the game, then he easily moves up to tourney viable, but I don't know if it's still in the game anymore. But it was pretty stupid that was a thing that could happen, so I'll just leave Steven like at the top of good. Rick is probably up here in good. I definitely think he's up here in good. I just don't know exactly where I would put him in good, because I don't really see too many Ricks and ones either. I've seen a couple. The one thing I would say about Rick that is insanely good is his side attack. His side attack hits everywhere. That shit hits everywhere. Forward, front, back, above, below. It just hits. I think Rick doesn't really have all insane tools anymore. I think that the Meeseeks are kind of avoidable. Like they've always really been avoidable, but you don't really get hit by them much. They don't really have they're not on the screen long enough for you to have to worry about them. The blaster not having attack decay anymore is good, but a lot of the characters, like I think every character actually can like duck under the blasters, and Rick can follow up behind it, but you can just dodge whenever he tries to like jump in and Sair or anything like that to follow himself behind the blaster. So it doesn't really matter all too much, I feel like. Up B is still a really good move. Down air will always be a really good move. The polymorph is a move that you really won't ever see a good player get hit by. If Rick makes himself bigger, that honestly just makes him more combo food for a lot of the characters that are above him, meaning it be any of the top 5, of course, any of the damn tourney viable characters, like literally everybody. When he makes himself bigger, he just becomes the best combo food in the game. Like not better than Iron Giant, I don't think, but it's very close. It's insanely close. So that's one thing that kind of is a double-edged sword for Rick to use the polymorph. Like I said, nobody's really gonna get hit by the shit and turn themselves into rain dog. It's kind of, you have to be set up in an insanely hard position to actually get hit by that move. So, but I think side attack is a very good move. That shit's really good. Rick also has an easy way to make it back to stage with side B, of course, the portal, which is, you know, just a good move as well. So, let's see. I would say the last character that I would put in good would be Taz. The only Taz that I have fought that has either caused me trouble or made me think that Taz is even a decent character is late FGC. Any Taz that I have fought online has not given me any part of trouble that I could even remotely think would be called trouble. They just literally don't know how to play the character, and it's super easy to farm Taz. But late has opened my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really seen many Taz players either, so I don't really know what else I could say about Taz, except from he's decent. Like he's just decent. I don't think he's a bad character, but I do think he's good. He just hits you so many damn times, and it makes you, whenever he hits you with a puts the salt and pepper debuffer thing, whatever, on you, the chicken debuff, when you're not fully in the chicken yet, but whenever you see those numbers racking up, it makes you want to play so scared, and it makes Taz get more aggressive, and it just makes you run even more. So then you're just panicking, you're wasting all your dodges, you're wasting all your jumps, and you're just trying to get the fuck out of dodge. But Taz loves that because he's so damn fast. Plus he has up B, which is literally the freest edge guarding move in the entire game. There's nothing that can tell me that it's not. Tornado is good, but I honestly think there are ways around it, especially with certain characters. Some characters can hit him out of it, but Taz's hitboxes are honestly what makes him very annoying to fight, especially the up B Tornado, especially. Like, obviously, people that you're not going to see a Taz throwing that shit out in neutral. It's not really a good thing to do, but when you get on the wall, if that Taz is throwing out up B, it might just be GG's for the stock. Like, it's almost a free stock guaranteed almost every time, because if he does fall down with the up B, you try to jump off of the wall, one, you're burning your jump already. You're going to have to burn a dodge to either make it back to the wall, or you're going to have to stall yourself with the aerial. And the hitbox for that damn move is so big, most of the time it catches you jumping off of the wall anyway, so you're just going to die. I don't know. Nair is also a really good move, and it pretty much sends every direction that Taz wants you to send, or that he wants it to be, which just leads into side attack 1, 2, 3, into a dash, into another side attack 1, 2, 3, which just once again stacks the chicken debuff up. So I think Taz is good. I think he's good. I think he needs to be explored a lot more. I don't think many people care about this character. I think he needs to be explored a lot more. Anyways, moving on into the meh tier. I would say that top of meh would be Morty or Stripe. I think Stripe is probably a better character than Morty. Stripe even has potential to be in good tier. I feel like that Stripe's move set is super not crazy. Side attack, like the fact that he swipes his hands twice, can't do anything about it, kind of just forces him to not want to do it in neutral, because you can just get punished so easily by a lot of the cast that have fast moves, especially that can whiff punish it. That's one thing that's kind of annoying about Stripe, like playing Stripe. The target, like whenever he gets a target on you, it kind of is GG's as well. Like I said before, like if you're just not getting hit by Stripe, then you're kind of good. But Sayer is a really good move. It's always been a really good move. Neutral B, once you have the targets on you, is pretty broken. The one thing that I could say about Stripe that is super good is his down B, the dynamite. The dynamite is so damn dumb. The fact it doesn't even matter like that it does extra damage to him. I think it does like 8 or 10% to him himself, but it doesn't even matter. It sends you at the dumbest angles every time, and it puts a target on you. So if you get sent to the blast zone, you bait the air dodge out, and then you just get shot out into the blast zone. You just die. The only thing about that is it does rack percentage up on him, but it really, like I said, it doesn't really matter all too much, because especially if you're up in a stock and you have like a lot of extra credit on your opponent, you can just do the dynamite whenever the hell you want to. It doesn't matter, because you already know you're probably gonna die. But aside from that, like there's not really much to worry about from Stripe. Like it's just side attack. If you get hit by side attack, you're getting a lot of damage. But they did take out his combos whenever they nerfed the side attack combos. So he used to be able to side attack 1-2 into dare, or side attack 1-2 into down tilt into dare. Any of those things, they don't really work too much. I think he's a good character. I think he's okay. I think that Morty is honestly he just needs some work. I think Sayer down there is good. Sayer is a good move. Side attack is a good move, but he's not scary enough. He's not a scary character to fight against. I don't know, man. It's super weird to fight against Morty, because he's just such a damn weird ass character. Grenades aren't really all that, and that's like one of his biggest things. He gets 3 of them, he can split them, he can do all this crazy stuff with them, but I feel like you just don't get hit by grenades anymore. And I've seen some crazy stuff with grenades. I have seen some insane stuff with nades, bro. But like, it's so many situations that I see that's like, why the hell are you getting in? Why are you in this situation? Like one of those things. So it's like a rare occasion for nades to do what they can do. Up air, one of the dumbest moves in the game. One of the dumbest up airs in the damn game. Insane knockback. It used to be even better, which is crazy to think, but it is good. Down there, up air is a pretty nice kill confirm. I think that'll be his best kill confirm like forever. It's weird. He's a weird ass character. The last character that I would throw in man would be Jason. Jason kind of has some sauce, but he gets comboed way too hard, or way too easily, I guess I should say. He gets comboed way too easily, and his disadvantage is the worst in the game. It's literally the worst in the game. When this character gets hit, he's praying for his entire life. It's like worse than DK's advantage and disadvantage in Smash. But side attack 1-2 into side B is a pretty stupid kill confirm, and his side attack is just good in general. Like, it has a pretty nice hitbox, but everything else in his kit is not really something to worry about. Aerial up B is okay. Everything else is just mid. Like, you're probably not getting hit by you're definitely not getting hit by a sleeping bag. Down B out of disadvantage is one of the things that a lot of Jason players do. So if you just wait that shit out, you just punish them for that as well. Doing side B like off stage, easiest thing to punish in the game. Like, literally, you just wait for him to do it. If you wait for him to dodge in, you just down air him with any character. If you wait for him to do side B, you just or you just wait for it, down air him with any character. But I've heard that this character is low-key kind of broken. I just haven't really seen much of it yet, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see some clips and stuff, like people actually showing this character is kind of stupid. I could low-key see Rain Dog being in C tier, specifically because there isn't any more attack decay, and he can just always use his fireballs. But Raid Dog is another character you never really see in ones. Like, you never see this character in ones. And after they nerfed his Sayer loops, kind of went off the face of the earth as far as I'm aware. His neutral attack, like, the fireballs are super good. And the crystal is annoying as shit to fight against. Like, once he takes a stock, you throw the crystal up and it's just annoying to try to go fight or try to go destroy. Because he can throw that shit so high, and if you're on a stage with no platforms, you're just burning all of your utility, or burning like all of your utility, I guess, like your dodges, your jumps and shit, to go destroy the damn crystal. Like, it does get one tapped, but it's just so annoying to try to hit. And certain characters like actually don't have anything that they can hit it with easily, without getting up there and burning a dodge at least, like bare minimum. So that's one thing that you kind of got to worry about as well. But I think Rain Dog has always been a good character, but I feel like he's not played enough to be in the good tier. So he's kind of meh. He's kind of meh. The last 3 characters, I think we can all just kind of agree on. Velma's the worst character in the game. There's really not a fucking question about it. She is so damn bad. She does not have anything going for her. Anything at all. Her nair is so shit. Why did they make her nair like this? The megaphone needs help. Side air, it needs help as well, but it's probably her best move if I'm gonna be honest. But it needs help. Like, her up air sucks. Her up attack doesn't even work out of side attack 1-2 anymore. A lot of the time, like it can, but it does not work most of the time. You have to be DIing in for that shit to work. And then it has so much damn in lag, you can barely jump up and get up air out of it. Up air is a strong move, but like I said, you're just not really getting hit by it much. Down air into up B not working anymore is one of the most annoying things for this character. It would make her so much better if that just worked. She would maybe move up to the top of D, but like Mystery Van can just get beat up. It can just kill. I mean, like you can just knock the shit off the side of the map. It doesn't even matter. Like down or the Mystery Van used to be one of the scariest moves in the game, because once it got put out, it would just follow you. It'd jump up. It would do all this shit. You can literally just hit it off the stage now, and it's just like, yeah, I just wasted 10 minutes to get all these clues, and now I can't even hit you. So it's like, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Velma just has so much in lag. She literally feels like she's not playing this game. She has so much in lag. It's unfair. She's just not good. She just needs help. Speech bubbles also suck. The speech bubbles are bad. Jake, I have been playing a lot of Jake. Now, I think that Jake is fun to play, and I never played him in the beta. I did not touch this character one time in the beta, so I don't even know what he was like when he was just dodge jumping all around the stage, triple down airs into up Bs, into bites, into just 0 to deaths all the time. Never played that. I never played it. I fought against it once or a couple of times, and I hated it. Jake was probably my most hated character next to Batman, to be honest. I think that Jake is just too slow now. Like, the game being too slow and him being too slow is not a good it's not a good pair for Jake. He just needs so much extra help. Sair is just, it has so much in lag. You throw it out neutral, you literally can just wait for him to do it, dodge in, and just punish him for it. And with certain characters, that's the last thing that you want to do, because you get hit by Wonder Woman, you're eating 70. You get hit by Shaggy, you're eating some stupid shit. You get hit by Batman, you're put in a situation where you have to burn a dodge, because Jake's disadvantage is also not really that good. Finn, on the other hand, or Finn on the same page. You just don't want to throw out Sair as much in neutral, but it feels like you're forced to throw it out because you can't hit anybody with anything else. Down air does not work like it used to anymore. Like, triple down air does work a lot, but it's not as fast, so it's almost DIable for the most part. But every time that I use it, most people do get hit by all 3, and then that combos into bite. Bite is still his best move. There's no question about that. Like, bite is kind of stupid. Just hit somebody with bite, and they're guessing for their life. Like, you throw them, you jump off stage, hit them against the wall. It does apply 2 stacks of weaken as well, so it pretty much just sets them up for an instant dodge or an instant jump or something. They're gonna have to do something, because if you start charging Sair, then they're gonna dodge for the most part. But Sair not being really as good as it was, it's kind of iffy, because you can dodge out of it most times, out of the Sair, like right as he's about to hit it. But it is what it is. I think Jake is just not really all too good. He just needs help because he's slower. I have fought 1 Garnet since I've been on this game. I don't even think I have fought a single Garnet online. I fought 1 Garnet, and it was in custom games against my friend named Steak, and he was low-key kind of saucing. That just goes to prove that nobody wants to play this damn character. And it was like, this was also when the loops were still in the game. Like, you can't do side attack loops anymore with any character for the most part. She's just fucking, she's boring. She's just boring. She doesn't have anything going for her that makes her seem cool or playable. Like, I don't know, dude. She has such a boring game plan, man. And I'm not saying she's bad because she's boring. I'm saying she's bad because no one plays her because she's boring, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I would rather play every single character in the game but Garnet. Every single one. Hell, if I could, I'd put her below Velma, but I just know she's not, because people can win with Garnet. But I don't know. I think that as far as things go, I would say this would be my tier list. There's a couple things, if there are a couple things that I would change around after me playing most of these characters. I'd say that Taz would maybe be top of meh. Stripe would be good tier. If I'm gonna be honest, like, if I'm not basing this off of like future gameplay, I would say Marvin might not would maybe not even be in the good tier. He'd probably be like maybe top of meh. But I think that this character has a lot of potential. I just don't think people are actually playing him properly. I think that Rain Dog is probably better than Jason. Yeah, I think Rain Dog's better than Jason. Say my top 5 is fine. Harley and Finn could be interchangeable, but I think Harley is just a more played character, so I think she's fine here. Banana Guard, I think he's fine here. Maybe Shaggy and Tom and Jerry could be interchanged, or maybe even Batman could be over here in front of TNJ. I think this tier is fine for the most part, and I think the rest of it's fine. So this is my tier list. If this does happen to blow up, Gizmo's better than Batman. That's not a bad take. I could low-key see that too. Especially from the showings. Like, Gizmo is probably better than Batman. Obviously, this is all opinion based, so I don't want anybody in the comments to hate me for it. Obviously, say everything that you need to say. Like I said, if this blows up, which I hope it does, I would love to see what everybody has to say about this tier list, because once again, they're all opinionated, but I would like to see what other people are thinking about the game. I have seen some tier lists on this game, and I've agreed with them for the most part, but I haven't seen one in a while because I really haven't, like I said, been paying attention to much Multiversus. I've just been playing and editing a bunch of things. So with all that being said, this is my tier list. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and if you do, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Come watch me on Twitch. Also follow my TikTok. I got hacked, so I don't have nearly as many followers as I did, so I don't get nearly as many views as I used. But anyways, I love you all. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the tier list. Peace.